Is this sweet? I can't tell.
Hey Keith, what's up?
How are you?
I'm doing mighty fine right here. I'm speaking into this new microphone that we got.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice it was there. I'm joking. I mean, I bought these goddamn things. I should probably notice that they're here.
Yeah, so we got microphones to help with this audio quality stuff. For you!
Yeah. And
So you can hear what we're saying crystal
can get
clear.
intimate.
Yeah.
Now I can do it.
So yeah, hopefully this makes things better. But that's not why you're here to learn about our microphones.
But you will.
You clicked on Gloryhammer Space 1992 Rise of the Chaos Wizards.
Probably best album cover of the year, in my opinion.
I completely agree with you. So Gloryhammer is a power metal band formed by the singer slash guitar player of Ailstorm, Thomas Bowles. Oops, I did right. And then you have Mr. Winkler on vocals. And there's other members as well. And I'm blanking on their name, but their name's in this booklet that's not open right now. So this is their second album to 2013's. This is the follow-up to 2013's Tales from the Kingdom of Fife, which had fantastic songs on there: Magic Dragons, Quest for the Hammer of Glory, The Unicorn Invasion of Dundee, Angus McFife. That album was solid. This album is better.
Yes, I would completely agree with that statement.
Tell me your thoughts.
My thoughts, I love this album. This album's cool. Where to start?
You gotta start somewhere.
I gotta start somewhere. Alright, I got this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to stall. When the song Universe on Fire came out, at first, I was like, I hope the rest of the album doesn't sound like this. I mean, it's not that it sounded bad, but it's Gloryhammer has a sound, and that song is different from their sound. I think it was smart of them to put that song out first because it's so different, because then everybody was accustomed to it, and it's not like a bad egg on the album. You know what I mean? So, but I was like, oof, this could be weird, and so I put this album on, and then title track. Rise of the Chaos Wizards come on, and I get a huge smile on my face because it's Gloryhammer, and that's what Gloryhammer does. You get fucking happy when you listen to Gloryhammer. It's there. I don't think I get a bigger smile on my face listening to a band than I get to listening to Gloryhammer. Maybe listening to folk metal would be the only thing that would be somewhat similar to how this happens. But like, that song is awesome. Like, that's the chorus of that song is probably one of the best choruses on this album. I mean, it's up there with flip the server so I can, because I already forget track names even though we just looked at it. Like the Quest Lords of Inverness Ride to the Galactic Fortress. It also has a pretty rocking chorus. Like, it's power metal. That's probably one of the things power metal is most well known for, is that the fact that they have really epic sounding and also very catchy choruses. And this album does not disappoint. I mean, like I said, Rise of the Chaos Wizards and Legends of the Astral Hammer is another cool chorus. Heroes of Dundee. Universe on Fire is pretty catchy. And then Apocalypse 1992 is another really good song to like from this album. Just in general with the sound, everything kind of sounds better on this album. The vocals are, I think, are better. There's a lot more to them, whereas Mr. Winkler on the first album had he has his range, but he kind of stuck to one kind of style, whereas he kind of branches out with a little bit more styles on this album. Same thing with the guitar work. The guitar work, I think, seems a lot tighter, and it's different. You know, there's the speed metal here. You know, it gets fucking heavy, like in the middle, like area of Apocalypse 1992. You know, and they got the orchestration playing in the background. The guitar is doing like the very chuggy, like trotting pattern. The drums are kicking right behind it, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And then fucking Quest Lords of Inverness. There's like 2 solos on that album. Both solos are that song, and both solos are fucking incredible. And the last chorus of that song is amazing. Like this album just hits me in all the right places. You know, even if it's like even some of the lesser songs of this album, like well, not even lesser. That makes it sound bad. Like the Hollywood Hootsman and you know, the Goblin King of the Darkstorm Galaxy. Like those are still pretty fucking good songs, but they're just not the most, you know, prolific songs on the album. You know, another good song is the Heroes of Dundee, which I thought was a fun song, and it's kind of funny how this album continues the story of Tales from the Kingdom of Dundee, but it's completely fucking different with like the subject matter. Like the last one was about magic and dragons and knights and shit like that, and this one's about science fiction, space, and fucking rockets and going to.
Still dragons.
But I mean, there's still dragons, but it's like now we're going to fucking space. Now we're going to fucking space, and you know the wizards are from the moon. I had to make that reference since we just got done making that Destiny video. But you know, it's just like it's cool. This album's just really cool. I mean, it sounds better. The one problem I had with the first album was that like the orchestration or the synths or whatever it was on the first album was like really loud, and it was kind of like it was that, and then there was the rest of the band. Whereas now everything kind of flows nicely together, and it sounds really nice. So yeah, I like this album. This album's really good. This album's really good.
This album is just phenomenal in pretty much every way, in my opinion. It's just fun to listen to. I mean, you can't listen to Gloryhammer and not smile and bang your head and crank it the fuck up and have a good time. They're one of the most fun metal bands that you can listen to. Gloryhammer is by far, in my opinion, the most over-the-top power metal band so far, that they climb up over the fucking mountain and they start falling off the other side, but the dragons save them and carry them away. Almost like the eagles in the Lord of the Rings. You know? Just take your eagles and drop the ring in the volcano.
Why didn't they just do that from the beginning?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. No one's going to know. But yeah, they're just over the top. And I can completely understand if someone didn't like this band because they're very corny lyrically. But I you know, if you're into this type of stuff, it tells a fun story, and it's interesting to listen to, and it's really well written. Vocally, this album is so much better, in my opinion. I feel it's a lot catchier. Every single song is more catchy. I feel, you know, there's lots, like he said, there's some different styles, there's some different things going on with this album, whereas Universe on Fire sounds very calm and different, and Mr. fucking Winkler vocally just sounds different than he did on their first album, and very Rob Halford influenced, in my opinion. But when he soars much higher, and it's just better, and it's tighter, and it's great. Guitar wise, I find this album to be phenomenal as well. The soloing's better, it's more melodic. I feel the leads are always super duper fucking strong with this band. They're so just unbelievably catchy all the time. No matter what song it is, it'll get stuck in your head. I take the 7th track, Quest Lords of Inverness, Rise to the Galactic Fortress. It's probably my favorite song guitar-wise. I feel right after the verse, the way the guitar riff just kind of changes is a little bit different for Gloryhammer. It's not your straight up just trots or power chords or whatever. It's kind of different. And then I love the middle section with, where the unicorns show me the way, finding the ultimate fortress, stuff like that is very, very, that riff is just so driving, and it has so much fucking energy in that drum beat, and it's incredible, and then the vocals on top of it just works. And then the solo right after, it's just phenomenal, and I just feel overall this is just such a step up in every single way for this band, in every single fucking category that you can imagine. It's a phenomenal album, man. It really, really is, and I like how the albums are kind of connected. It's up there in my opinion, for me personally, with Iron Maiden and Visigoth as my favorite albums of the year, for sure. And Gloryhammer has a little bit of everything for everybody. They have that power metal in them, of course, but they can get pretty heavy at times. They're very, very melodic. They have everything, and it's great. There's not a whole lot more that I can say about this album. I think it's pretty damn near flawless. It's a great listen, and it has a great production to it. I feel that's the last thing I would say. The production's just so much better where, Tales from the Kingdom of Fife, where it was a little bit loud, the orchestration, everything. Now it's just much better mixed. It's much better written. It adds just a whole nother flavor to the fucking songs. I feel Legend of the Astral Hammer is one that just stands out the most. If you buy the CD, you get disc 2, which has just the orchestration. So take out the guitars, take out the vocals, drums, everything. It's just the orchestration. It's very, very interesting to listen to, and it makes you appreciate it that much more when you go back and listen to the main album. This is a great album, dude. You all should fucking listen to it.
Yeah.
What would you give this album?
I give this album 8.75 out of 10. A very, very solid album. I agree with Tyler. I definitely think this album actually, no, I don't definitely think. Well, actually, I do. This album's going to be in my top 5 at the end of the year. I could just about guarantee you, unless, 4 other albums come out that blow it out of the water. It's going to be in my top 5.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I agree with you. What would you give this?
I said 8.75.
That's right. I'm sorry. 9.5 out of 10 for me. I love this album. Buy it, listen to it. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Yeah, let's do it. Bye.
And I hope the microphones sound very good. Let us know in the comments below.